much. My goodness. Well, hello, RightOnline. I am so thrilled to be here with you today. As you are hearing from all of our speakers, this is a critical time in our nation's history. And if we are going to endure this, one of the keys for enduring this is your energy and your enthusiasm that you have brought to conservative values in this country and that you continue to bring to the fight every single day. Without you, the great and exceptional country that has been America will be lost. In this moment, you share my fear that America will cease to be what America has been. You share my fear that for the first time, our children and our grandchildren will not have the America that we have enjoyed. And I think you probably agree with about 70% of all Americans who say, this country is on the wrong track. We stand here at an important time, and I am so thrilled that you are standing here today ready to fight. It is a worthy fight. You have heard, and you're going to continue to hear, a good deal about the challenges that are in front of us. And I want to talk with you today specifically about what I think is going to end up being our greatest challenge. It is one that is probably the least understood. I want to rally you to help me defend our conservative values in the technology sector. I have come to remind you that the future of free speech, free trade, and a free America will be determined online through innocent-sounding slogans like net neutrality, data sharing, structured auctions. The Obama administration is trying to exert federal control over the internet, and we must stop them. You know, let's think about what the economy was like pre-Obama. So hang with me now. The EPA, that friendly agency, had not begun implementing cap-and-trade carbon restrictions on everybody that thought about exhaling. HHS, Health and Human Services, had not started issuing all these mandates so that every doctor and every insurance company had to issue new prices for the services in the insurance they were going to sell. GM was still General Motors, not Government Motors, and government wasn't the majority stockholder in our largest banks. You could still shop in the private marketplace for a student loan, and when you went to the grocery store, you could buy the light bulb of your choice. Any light bulb you damn well pleased. Our liberal friends like to say that Obama has turned the country around. I think he has turned this country and the economy upside down. He has taken economies that were based on Main Street and he has relocated them to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. And let's take a look at these industries that Obama has moved from the boardroom to the cabinet room. Those industries who are subjected to what George Will has called government by the experts. Experts who by and large have never had to meet a payroll, they have never issued an invoice, and they have never worried about cash flow because they depend on a continuing appropriations of your taxpayer money. Are these industries hiring? No. Are they innovating? No. Are they growing? No. We are on the precipice of a catastrophic debt crisis. It has been caused by an economy that every day, every single day, becomes more addicted to government spending. While conservatives, and real conservatives, are working to cut spending and reform entitlements, we all know that if we're going to get out of this, we're going to have to grow our way out of this economic situation. And President Obama and his experts have only been able to give us 1.5% GDP growth. That is just not going to cut it. Here's a fact for you. Gross world product this year was $63 trillion. In a generation, it is expected to be $450 trillion. The country that leads the way in creating that $387 trillion will lead the world. America is in real peril, as Senator Johnson just said. We are in real peril of not being the economic engine of the next century. If we are not, we truly will have lost our ability to be the great country that we have been. The outgoing chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Admiral Mullen, has said the greatest threat to our nation's security is our debt. The debt doesn't just threaten our physical security, it threatens our job security, our border security, and our retirement security. It threatens the American guarantee that if you work hard, you will do well. It also threatens the promise that every generation has made, that they are going to leave this country in better shape than they found it. For a little more than a decade, we have had one saving grace, one extraordinary nursery of innovation, one crusader for economic and political freedom, one sector of the economy that has grown beyond anybody's expectations. That sector is the technology sector and the virtual marketplace. They have led the way. Through it, we are transforming from an industrial economy to a creative economy. We are embracing a new model that has moved economic growth out of the boardroom. And unlike President Obama's vision, the corporate headquarters of the new economy is not located in the West Wing. It is located in the garages and the home offices of entrepreneurs located all across this country. Now, enter Julius Janikowski and his part to play in Obama's plan to turn the economy around. He was sent to the Federal Communications Commission by the president for one purpose: to nationalize the internet. You know what, I gotta tell you, liberals have been after that internet since the day Al Gore invented it.